But first, breaking tonight, we're about 4 hours away from a crucial encounter between the leaders of the world's two largest economies. President Trump meets with Chinese President Xi Jinping in South Korea. The president saying their relationship is very good. He is aiming to secure a trade deal and get Chinese cooperation on fentanyl. Senior White House correspondent Peter Doocy starts us off tonight traveling with the president in South Korea. Good evening, Peter.
Brett, as the sun comes up on this lakeside vacation town in South Korea on Thursday morning, President Trump and his team are at a nearby hotel making final preps for this first meeting with Xi since President Trump imposed Liberation Day tariffs on the entire world as a way to counter China.
A lot of problems are going to be solved together.
And a hot mic revealed how much of President Trump's schedule is blocked off for the sit-down with his Chinese counterpart.
I'm meeting with President Xi tomorrow morning, and then I go home. 3-hour meeting, 3-4 hours. Go home.
On the table, a possible reduction in tariffs on China related to fentanyl precursors.
We'll be discussing the farmers. We'll be discussing a lot of things, but fentanyl will be one of the things we discuss.
President Trump says he may also talk to Xi about NVIDIA's new Blackwell AI chips, as CEO Jensen Huang looks for a way back into the enormous Chinese market, something he recently detailed on the Sunday briefing.
AI leadership is critical. President Trump's AI action plan is designed to ensure that happens. And so I'm looking forward to getting back into the global market so that we can compete for American leadership.
While in Asia, President Trump teased a possible meeting with North Korea's Kim Jong-un.
You have a neighbor that hasn't been as nice as they could be.
Ultimately, timing wasn't right, but the president remains unconcerned by the latest North Korean missile test launched while he was on the continent.
Oh, I don't know. He's been launching missiles for decades, right? Just another missile that was launched.
The South Korean president's office claims a deal is almost done for the U.S. to drop reciprocal tariffs from 25% to 15% in exchange for new investment in the U.S.
South Korea is buying a lot of our weapons.
The host country has treated President Trump like royalty, literally giving him a replica golden crown.
That is really beautiful. I'd like to wear it right now.
He hasn't worn it yet, but what did that crown get the South Koreans? Well, President Trump just announced a few minutes ago on Truth Social he has given them approval to start building nuclear-powered submarines. The South Koreans had argued if they have that kind of submarine, there will be less for the United States Navy to do in the waters off the Korean Peninsula. Of course, the biggest concern in this region, in this part of Asia, remains China, who President Trump will deal with directly later on today. Brett?
It'll be fascinating to watch. Peter, another move. What is the explanation Pentagon officials are giving for pulling some troops from Eastern Europe?
Brett, the Pentagon is saying that they can do this because the Europeans are much more capable in their defense now. But so when the 2nd Infantry Brigade combat team of the 101st Airborne leaves Romania for Kentucky, they will not be replaced. And the Department of War is insisting this has nothing to do with a lessened commitment to NATO or Article 5. This has more to do with balancing defense posture around the world. Brett?
Peter Doocy, live in South Korea Thursday morning. Peter, thanks.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.